All right, now we're heading to the best bang for your buck, Shiloh Springs Golf Club. So I pay $250 a month for unlimited golf across 10 different courses, plus unlimited range balls, plus unlimited this, unlimited that. The golf club, it seems to be pretty busy right now. I'm gonna go grab a bucket of balls and we're gonna head out to the range and hit some balls and talk some shop. So I'm gonna go grab some balls and then I'll meet you out on the range. The range is right down there. So I want to talk about the parallels of golf, getting good at real estate, practice, and you know, frustrating, right? I guess there's a rule called like 10,000 hours to greatness, so I'm not there yet. I might be like 1,000 hours in, apparently. Maybe I'm 10,000 hours in practice time, but one of the things I believe heavily in is if you need help, you know, get a coach, right? What I'm working on right now is this little drill. I actually had another guy coach me in Vegas who played in our tournament at Ryan Pineda's golf charity event. And one of the things he said is like, I don't care how bad your backswing is right now because I've got really bad habits. He's like, I care about you getting that turn in, right? And so I don't mind if you guys tell me what you think about my golf swing, because I know it's terrible and it's going to get better. He keeps telling me tippy toe, tippy toe. So one thing that I learned about golf, which I didn't know, is how much when you hit it right, it feels just right. It's kind of like when you buy a deal in real estate, but I'm shooting in the low 90s. So, and I'm falling over. My balance is off a little bit. So those are the things I'm working on right now. First thing is like literally this finger right now is so numb because I had my grip all wrong. Other instructor says it's like, okay, you basically just want to pick this up like you normally pick it up and then put your thumb in your hand, right? And then it's all about the turn, right? It's all about that turn and getting on that tippy toe and getting your hips through like you're throwing a baseball. So that's what I'm trying to do. I sculled that one. So similarities, you're not gonna get good on the first house you buy, right? The first shot you take in golf, not gonna be a good one. Second shot. How you get better is through repetition, practice, education. I know I'm falling over. I can like, my feedback to myself right now is, okay, your balance is off, your balance is off. One of the things, one of my other coaches told me in golf, he's like, you need to loosen up when you're tense right here, that puts your balance off. And I think he said tension in golf is bad. I think tension in life is bad. Still falling over. So that's definitely one of my hardest parts is getting that tippy toe. Oh, hit that from the inside or from the outside going in. All right, let's see Denver's shot right now. We got to see this. Let's see Denver. I know he's a stud golfer. Let's see what you got. Oh yeah, that's a stud golfer right there, man. I can already tell he's got a way. See that crisp swing sweeper? His foot, his front foot, leading foot, perfect. You bladed it? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not trying to smash it. That's what I used to do for the last 20 years. I'm just trying to get through it. Focus on proper setup, which for me is like, okay, alignment. I ordered some alignment sticks. Alignment sticks? Yeah. Good question. You want to make sure you're aligned with the right people. Like a lot of these guys that are talking right now, they're like, oh, be luxury, luxury. I just saw a couple of them the other day. I'm not going to say who. You know, it's like, oh, okay, we're going to teach you how to do multi-million-dollar flips. Have you seen bad freaking times? I have. And I can tell you that I'm a conservative investor and my cash flow is such that I can withstand bad freaking times. Plus, why do I want to buy a $5 million house with one exit strategy when I could buy a $5.6 million building in downtown Kansas City that I could live in if I wanted to, and that has multiple tenants and exit strategies, and my luxury flip only has one exit strategy, right? And that exit strategy is either sell it, rent it, maybe short term, but not in Vegas. So if you're thinking about being the luxury guy, understand that's a very, very hard thing to do. Well, I like that shot. And honestly, if you're like a scratch golfer or if you're like 5 handicap, 6 handicap, something like that, I'd love your feedback on my golf swing. If you want to give me private lessons, I take lessons from, so this is what I'm doing. This is where my golf game is at, and this will go into coaching and mentoring and that whole thing. So I spend $300 a month on Top Golf, and I go there at least 10 times a month. So I think it's a good deal. It's like, you know, $30 every time I go there. I take my family there. You know, we have a good time. We were there last night. Great entertainment value. Love that place. I think that's changing golf entirely. Then I spend $250 a month for my family membership here. I've got multiple coaches I'm taking lessons from Coaches cost 120 bucks per lesson, right? That's going rate. I know that because both my coaches charge the same, and I asked them, is that going rate? And they're like, yeah. And then I have a guy online that I pay a premium membership to on YouTube, Tom Segudo. Creamy mashed potatoes, crispy golf swings. That's what kind of got me with him. I like him a lot. He's a good coach. I pay like $5 a month on that for that little deal. Not a big investment. I'm looking to get a new set of clubs, but I was advised by one guy, don't get a new set until you get a new swing. So I got my one set back in Vegas, which is my newer set. And then I wanted to buy a newer set for out here. And just to let you know, for the 15 years or for the 20 years that I played golf prior to that, I had the same set. So I was like, oh, when I spent the 2,600 bucks on my Big Berthas, it was a big expense, but I hadn't spent that money in 26 years or whatever, or however many years it was. So now that I'm taking the sport seriously, and anybody can tell you that plays golf, it is not easy. It is probably the most difficult sport out there, in my opinion. All right, pitching wedge done. Let's hit some of my favorite clubs. Cool thing is you need yoga for golf because you need to be flexible. Your heels or your ankles are a major component. Seriously though, any comments, any strategies that help you get good at golf, I'd love to hear them. I'd like to drive the ball over 300 yards eventually. That's a skull. Oh, that was a good shot right there. I'm happy with that. Probably about 145 yards, which is about what this club can go between 140 and 170 if you're really get a hold of it. So guys, the similarities between golf and real estate, let's talk about them. You gotta have the right tool for the job, right? You gotta have the right coach. You gotta invest the time and the money. You can't just get ahead by watching YouTube videos and thinking that's gonna work for you. You've gotta hire a coach, or you gotta get started and get out there and figure it out. And the problem is, if you get out there and figure it out the wrong way like me, then you gotta redo everything because you've been doing it the wrong way. Then you gotta eventually hire a coach anyways. So my advice to you in the similarities between this and you succeeding in real estate is hire a coach. And I don't care if you hire me or not, I'd love you to hire me, but I always tell people who are like uncertain about hiring me, I'm like, do you think that the amount of money I'm gonna charge you is gonna change my life? It's not, but it's gonna change your life about you investing in yourself. And that's true for anybody. It's gonna change my life if I hire the right coach and my golf game changes. I'm gonna be so super happy about all of the time and energy that I spent grinding it out on the range, and now I'm decent, right? And that's what it's about. It's about confidence. Golf or anything in life is about building your confidence. Oh, that one was a good crispy shot. Let's end on that one right there. So, final note, get a coach, subscribe, follow. We can help you out. You can learn a lot from us watching the videos, but eventually, if you're just watching, if you're just hanging out, and you're not doing anything, go do something. Go drive for dollars. Watch our video and drive them for dollars. Go, help out somebody. Go join on someone's team. If you were looking to intern, let me know. We're gonna be hiring interns pretty soon, but definitely get started investing in yourself. Subscribe to our channel. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.